Vusi Malinga was unable to make the trip due to an injury to fight Jamie McDonnell for the IBF eliminator for the bantamweight title. We phoned round probably every fighter in the rankings. We were up all night Friday, all night Saturday, working with the IBF, who I've got to say were fantastic in trying to make this happen for Jamie. And we're delighted to finally secure his opponent, Darwin Zamora, who I think stylistically will actually provide a better fight for Jamie than Vusi Malinga. I think Jamie's probably moved into a bigger favourite in that fight, which has got its own pressures itself. But that fight now will still be an IBF final eliminator for the world title. So we're delighted to make that happen after a tough weekend. And when you look at the possibility of having to let a fighter down with news like that, it's always horrible. So we're delighted to get over the line. Jamie, talk about your camp. Talk about the change of opponent.
Yeah, it's not the first time. I've had it a few times. Most of my fights I've been let down, but it's not a problem. He's a southpaw, and this is a real big test. He's knocked 18 out of 21 fights. He's no mug, and this is his chance. to come win a fight for a world title. They don't hand them out. He's going to come. He's going to be game, and I've just got to be on the ball. I've trained hard. I've had a good 9-week camp, tough sparring with him. I am really looking forward to I'm going to go out there and prove I am the best out there. Donny Air and Mays, they've moved up, it's left it wide open, and I do genuinely believe I'm going to be a world champion. Just got to seal this fight and look forward to a world title fight.
And we spoke at Prize Fighter about the prospect of walking out in front of 6,000-7,000 people at Sheffield Arena, and I saw the look in your eye. You must be buzzing just a few days ago.
That's what it's here for. I told Kell at the media workout, I watched his fight back with Carson Jones and watched his ring entrance, and I was there for that fight, and that was, was phenomenal, the buzz you get from it, and I'm looking forward to my tune being blasting out, stood there soaking it up. That's why we're in this game, and I am really looking forward to it. I just can't wait to make a mark and do my thing.
Good stuff.
This fight, it's going to be a tough fight. I've had a late replacement in Darwin Zamora. Tough kid, young, 24, won 21, stopped 18, and this is his big chance, win a fight for a world title. He's going to be game, he's going to come, and want to win. I've trained hard, I'm going to be on the ball. I'm sure I'll come through this fight, and move on to bigger things.
Massive crowd, massive arena. You're looking forward to that night?
These are the fights you want. These are the arenas you want to be in, and I just can't wait to be stood at that, that entrance with tune blasting. Let's hope I don't crumble and collapse at the floor, because I'm sure it's going to be a great feeling. And I am proper looking forward to it. I really am.
World title ambitions as well coming up. Is this just your next stepping stone to that?
It is. It's a good test and all. Up at that world level. I'm getting tested. They're all going to be good now. My motto is I've just got to beat whoever's put in front of me. If I want to be best in the world, I have got to be the best in the world and beat anybody who's put in front of me. So it don't faze me. I'm big fat weight. I've trained hard, and like I said, just looking forward to getting in there now.
So talk to me about Jamie McDonnell, how you got into boxing and how you've got to this stage then.
I got into boxing, just went down with my mate, hid it from my mum for a bit until I needed a piece of paper signing saying, they're going to let me fight, and just plodded along with I like doing it, but I don't never follow boxing. I'm not a boxing fan. Still not, I've not watched none of Tyson fights, none of old greats. I'm not bothered about that sort of thing. I just get in there and do it. I'm good at what I do, so I just keep doing it. And like I say, everybody, I've got a great following. My brother's got involved. He's had 7 and won 7 now, so it's good. In the McDonnell family, banter's flying. And it's great. We love it.
Have you got any particular role models on your way up then?
I used to like Naz, just for his arrogance and how Naz was. But no, I've never really had any. I haven't followed none of the old greats, but I watched boxing every Friday or Saturday. I do follow it now, you know what I mean? But none of old time stuff. I've never followed it, so I've never really idolised anyone, growing up.
So you mentioned Naz there. Are you going to do one of his famous type ring entrances?
Well, yeah, I've got me. I'm doing my flip on the night. No, that's a talent in itself. But Naz were awesome. But I think I'll leave that flipping, for him.
So once this fight's out of the way, what you got planned?
I've got an holiday planned. Well, I've planned it, but I haven't booked it. I always get away after the fight, you know. So that I'm going to book that the day after the fight. I'm going to get on phone and book a week away, chill out, you know, couple of beers, socialise, and then come back. You know, I can picture it now, sat there round that pool with a nice cold beer, thinking when I get home and I'm training for a world title fight. You know, it's just a great feeling, and you know that's what I'm looking forward to.
Does that mess with your head a little bit, the chance and the prospect of being a world champion?
Well, no, it just drives you on, you know. I want it bad now. I've won everything, you know. And I never won none of them little titles, your area titles, but I jumped straight in with English, and my brother's winning them, you know. So if I can win a world title, we've got every belt going, you know. So that, you know, I've got to do it either. If I don't do it, my brother's got to do it, you know. We want all the collection, so it just drives me on, you know, knowing I've got a world title fight, and I want to be best in world, you know what I mean? Who can say that they are the best fighter at the weight in the world? You know, it's what we dream of.
Not bad from a lad from Donny.
No, Donny lad, man, rocking it up at the top.
So you got a big following coming with you then?
I have, yeah. I haven't worked it out, but I'll probably do about 400. I haven't pushed boat out, you know. I'll just let them come to me. I don't need stress running out collecting tickets. I've just sat there and let them come to me, you know. If it were in my hometown, I'm sure I'd push 1,000 tickets definitely, you know, just to my mates. But it's a massive venue, and you know, I just honestly can't wait.
Massive night. Thanks, Jamie. Good luck for Saturday. I hope it all goes well. It will do.
Thank you. Cheers.